stage of defending his side mount escape. Side mount escape where he's going to the guard. Okay, so I talked about before I'd like to break apart his defenses as early as possible, his recomposing defenses, but maybe I messed up and he got kind of a little bit further into the escape. Okay, so again, one thing about the structures is I'm either going to break it apart by changing the angle, or I'm going to move myself around it, or sometimes I'm going to do both. Okay, so this is what I started doing way back. I learned it from one of my instructors back when I was a white belt. I actually showed to Jesse Herzog one time, and I remember going to a tournament like a couple weeks later, watching him do this over and over to people, just really frustrating people. If you get good at it, it becomes a nightmare for people because you're basically stopping them every time they make a good hard explosion and bring a knee in to side control. You stop it and reset them, and it can be really demoralizing. Okay, so we're going to start in the same position here. So what's going to happen is this time he's going to be able to slide that knee in. Okay, so if I have this control here and he brings the knee in, a lot of people will just try to hold on, okay? Because they recognize that what he wants to do in order to have an effective guard, right now we're perpendicular. Where he's going to be strongest is when our spines are back in alignment. That's when he's going to really have a full guard. Okay, so when he brings that knee in, that's what's going to allow him to now wedge and push his upper body away here. Okay, and so if I just try to hold on with that knee in, maybe I'll be able to do it, but if he stretches away, he's probably going to break my grip, and now this arm's in danger of all patas and all kinds of trouble. Okay, so I can't just try to hold on and hope that this wedge doesn't work. I'm going to beat the wedge. Okay, so we're here, he brings that knee in. As soon as he does, this arm, I'm going to plant right inside of his hip. So I'm going to bring this arm from this side and plant my fist. Okay, I don't want to put my hand on that. Now, this has stopped this knee coming any further through, but it hasn't stopped him pulling his head away. And if I just allow him to do this, not only is he away, he's actually going to take my back. Okay, so this has to operate together. So he puts the leg in, I'm going to catch his neck. Okay, you catch the gi too, anything to stop him going away. I like the neck because it works no gi and gi. Okay, so I'm here. I'm going to scroll my left hip all the way down. I'm not trying to jump around it. I'm trying to kill it. So I'm going to scroll my hip all the way and walk. From here, I'm going to open my right fist out. And even use my leg to push his leg back into position. Finish my underhook. Recompose. So again, he pops that knee in. Immediately I got to bring my arm through. Can't wait. And I got to make sure I catch this. So he tries to stretch away. Here. Now again, I'm not trying to stay up and do this because you keep that leg in. Even if he throws his left leg over my back, it's not really going to work because I'm going to sprawl, walk out, open my knee and my hand here. That also allows me to get under that elbow, like we did in our last video. So one more time, let's get on the feet here. So I'm here, as soon as he pops, here. By the way, if he has your arm, if you push the underhook, he does the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put pressure on that arm, catch it one time. Here. Sprawl, walk, here, fish, and back in. So one more time. You can't wait. He goes in. He does this, he pushes back away. I've lost the position. Okay. So as soon as that knee comes in, here, I catch the neck tight. I'm plugging the neck. Here, walk out. And this move has been a kind of a staple of my keeping people down in side control for at least a decade. So play with it. I find it really effective and really frustrating.